Check out the ultimate guide for the ambitious young man, only at themailarchive.com.
And once that empire is built and you sit in your amazing life looking back at the shit you've been through, you will feel that beauty. And this is what I wish for all of us to feel. What I wish for you to feel. That feeling of making it after all the shit you've been through in life. And you sit there and go like, oh, finally I've made it, holy shit, after everything. Young Wojak sees cute Barbara across the classroom. He hesitates to go up to her even though they talk so much through texts. He makes eye contact with her. She looks back at him. He looks away. He's happy as fuck, man. Deep down, he thinks she's into him. He asks her out, only to get turned down with a classic, but Wojak, I thought we were just friends. So Wojak lives through the rest of his teenage years, getting turned down by girls like Barbara, working jobs he hates, skinny fat, and doesn't know exactly what to do with his life. I'm sure young men like yourself can relate to the story of young Wojak, living the early years of his life, getting rejected by women, no respect from men, has a shit physique, and doesn't know exactly where to start with his life. Chances are, if you're a young modern man living in today's shit society, you probably are experiencing these things, leading you to a rabbit hole of destructive habits that numbs you from feeling the stress of going through the pains young modern men experience. Being male is not something everyone can handle, but just like I've always said, without pain and suffering, a man can never truly be a man, because men grow through discomfort. You might say, oh, but you say that every time. Fuck yeah, I do. And I'll say it over and over again until your ears bleed out for all of you to actually absorb, because I'm telling you what you need to know. You must learn how to handle the discomfort to truly grow as a man. And in the early years, discomfort is inevitable, because as a man you start as nothing. You don't know shit about the world. You get rejected by women, you're low value, spotty facial hair, and nothing to show for your name. Many men get depressed because of these facts, but we need to understand that as a young man, this is normal. Men start as nothing in the world. Sure, some might be outliers and have certain head starts in life, like, let's say, rich parents and shit like that. But generally, we all start in an equal playing field of knowing nothing about the world and having zero value in society. Older high value men treat us as tools to achieve their life endeavors, which, quite the contrary to how social media makes it seem, is actually quite normal, because we can't actually offer them anything else of value. But through that experience, we learn and grow through that. This is the life of the average modern man. Many might see this as a curse, which is why modern men go through depression so much. But you guys must realize that you are not alone. Every man born into this world will have to suffer in the early days. But at the end of the day, what matters is how you use that suffering to your advantage, rather than sitting around and moping about it in social media. Male life is almost like the life of a lion. You start as a cub that can't defend yourself, then you go through shit to get to become the king of the jungle. That's just how it is. And male life is very similar. In order to become high value in society, you must first learn how to endure pain. In the early days, you probably work your ass off to pull something big, and then you probably just end up making 0.1% progress. Right now, you might think you're making no progress at all, but once the compound effect kicks in after continuously working on that goal of yours, for the next 5, 6 years, it might pop off. You never know when you're just a month left towards getting to your dream physique, or a week's left of hard work till your business pops off. But those stories about overnight successes are bullshit. Because what people don't know is, tons of work were put in the past to get to that point. And this is the beauty of male life. You try your very best, and you think you're not making progress at all. But in reality, everything is just starting to cook. Once you continuously put the work in, reinvest, improve, and stay disciplined, you'll never know if you're just a day away from making it. The journey is absolutely beautiful because it teaches you a lot about patience and discipline. The shit experiences you've gone through during the days you were working your ass off, becoming pissed about life, becomes your catalyst to keep yourself pushing. You become unstoppable because of that. All the rejections, the pain, the suffering are rolled into a ball and thrown out the fucking window once you pull it off. And you will finally experience the beauty of the life you've always wished to have. And you will feel amazing because you look back like, shit, I was living like shit for the past 5 years. Now everything just blew up after a month. Well, that wasn't just a month of work. That was years of hard work culminated. That month was just the cherry on top. It was the last part of the cake to make it best. The early days as a young man is very tough, as you learn about the harsh realities of the world. And in today's sugar-coated world where Google tells you shit like porn and masturbation are normal, many young men end up getting lost in the way. Couple that with the bullshit delusion social media feeds into the minds of young men. which makes them think that everyone is living the millionaire lifestyle at 22. This will fuck you up. This is why I made this brand, to help young men stay sane and to guide you lot from the bullshit of modern day society. Do not believe in the crap social media feeds you. Every man starts off just like you. Every man starts off as nothing. But the journey filled with suffering and pain is what makes male life so beautiful. And without those experiences of pain, you will never truly be able to experience and appreciate the beauty of male life. Women are given value naturally through beauty, but as men, we build that value. And once that empire is built and you sit in your amazing life looking back at the shit you've been through, you will feel that beauty. And this is what I wish for all of us to feel. What I wish for you to feel. That feeling of making it after all the shit you've been through in life. And you sit there and go like, oh, finally I've made it, holy shit, after everything. That's the beauty of being a man. And we must all learn to embrace it rather than suppress it and use it towards our downfall.
Check out the ultimate guide for the ambitious young man, only at themalearchive.com.